So many men quietly wrestle with a difficult truth. Reaching orgasm during intercourse can often feel elusive, even impossible. This isn't just about pleasure. It affects intimacy, confidence, and the deep bond between partners. But what if I told you that science has finally given us clear answers? Not vague guesses, not myths, but real data on which positions actually increase pleasure and climax. I'm Dr. Grace Hill, a urologist and pelvic surgeon. Today I want to walk you through, not just tips, but the top 4 scientifically proven positions that maximize male and female intimacy. These are based on groundbreaking research using 3D models, ultrasounds, and real couples to track something vital: blood flow to the clitoris. And here's why that matters. The clitoris is the powerhouse of female pleasure. More blood flow means stronger arousal, more sensitivity, and a dramatically higher likelihood of orgasm. Researchers observed how different positions literally lit up the clitoris in ultrasound scans, showing where passion meets biology. By the end of this, you'll not only know the 4 best positions, but also discover bonus techniques that can transform the way you and your partner connect. This isn't just about climax. It's about closeness, confidence, and rediscovering joy in intimacy. Position number 1. Face-to-face, woman on top. One of the most powerful and time-tested positions is woman on top, face-to-face. Control changes everything. In this position, the woman decides the angle, depth, rhythm, and pace. That's not just empowering, it's biologically effective. Ultrasound studies revealed something striking. During this position, blood flow surges symmetrically across the clitoris. Think of John, 52, who had spent years in a routine with his partner. He often noticed her frustration. When they tried this position with intention, she finally reached the climax she had missed. For John, watching her glow with pleasure restored his confidence as a man and rekindled their bond. This is not just a position. It's a path back to connection and passion. Position number 2. Face-to-face, man on top, with a twist. Another classic is man on top, face-to-face. At first it may seem predictable, but adding a pillow beneath her hips changes everything. Elevating the pelvis shifts the angle so that his movements naturally stimulate the clitoris. Ultrasound scans confirmed a dramatic increase in blood flow with this adjustment. Mark, 55, had been married for decades. Sex had become routine. When he tried this with his wife, the experience changed overnight. That subtle shift gave her sensations she hadn't felt in years, and for Mark it was the first time in a long time he felt truly connected. A simple pillow turned an ordinary position into an extraordinary one. Position number 3. The Coital Alignment Technique, CAT. Cat looks like missionary, but the secret is in how bodies move. Instead of thrusting in and out, the man shifts slightly higher so that his pubic bone presses directly onto her clitoris. Both partners rock together in a sliding rhythm. It takes patience. At first, it may feel awkward. But once partners find the rhythm, the stimulation is continuous, not momentary. David, 54, had believed his wife could never climax from intercourse alone. When they practiced CAT, something changed. For the first time in decades, she climaxed purely from penetration. David later admitted it wasn't just her joy, it was his own relief and pride that he could finally give her what she thought was impossible. This technique proves it's not incapability. It's about the right kind of engagement. Position number 4. Sitting face-to-face. The final position is sitting face-to-face. Both partners sit, legs wrapped around each other, eyes locked. Scientifically, this increases clitoral blood flow, though not as much as the previous positions, but intimacy here is unmatched. Robert, 58, had grown distant from his wife over the years. When they tried this, She later said it wasn't the strongest orgasm, but it was the first time in years she felt truly loved. For Robert, it was a reminder that intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional presence. Here, orgasm is not the only reward. Sometimes, the gift is closeness itself. Beyond positions, techniques that supercharge pleasure. Science highlights techniques that make every position more powerful. Angling. Shifting hips or adding a pillow changes pressure points. Rocking. Gentle pelvic rocking builds steady arousal, much like CAT. Shallowing. Focusing on the vaginal entrance, where sensation is concentrated. Pairing. Adding clitoral stimulation during penetration. Michael, 53, thought his wife's body just didn't work that way. When he added pairing, everything changed. It wasn't about fixing her, it was about understanding her. For Michael, the experience restored not only her confidence, but his own sense of partnership. The bigger picture, communication above all. None of this works without communication. You can know the best angles, but silence destroys intimacy. Research shows couples who talk openly report higher satisfaction and more frequent orgasms. James, married 25 years, avoided asking what his wife truly wanted, fearing rejection. When they finally spoke honestly, intimacy reignited. For James, it wasn't just about better sex, it was about finally being the partner he wanted to be. Emotional close, from bedroom to heart connection. Sex isn't only mechanics, it's about connection. Many men feel shame when intimacy fades, believing they're not enough. But the truth is, with patience and science, passion can return even after 50. John, after years of frustration, whispered after a breakthrough night, "I feel alive again." For him, it wasn't only about orgasm, it was about rediscovering himself as a man and partner. Science proves orgasm isn't luck. It depends on blood flow and stimulation. 4 positions stand out: woman on top, man on top with a pillow, cat, and sitting face to face. Techniques like angling, rocking, shallowing, and pairing enhance results. But above all, communication is the heartbeat of intimacy. Too many men over 50 silently accept fading intimacy. But science shows pleasure is possible at any age. My invitation is simple: experiment, talk, adjust, and rediscover. Intimacy is not a race, it's a journey. Every step is a chance to reconnect. If this resonated with you, share it with your partner. And for more science-backed, heart-centered guidance, subscribe, comment, and join this growing community. Because you deserve intimacy that awakens your body, strengthens your bond, and reminds you every day you are worth it.